Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Nicole Chantell. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. So today's video, I'm really excited for. But anyhow, I haven't done a beauty's favorite or monthly's favorite video in such a long time that I thought today was the right day to do one for you guys. So with that being said, I'm just going to jump right into this video. So I'm going to be talking about beauty products, to favorite YouTubers, to favorite Netflix shows, to music. So it's going to be a big variety of everything today. So I'm going to start off with face products that I've been really madly obsessing over, that I've been constantly using, and I just truly love these products and they're absolutely amazing, and I can see why everybody raves about them. So first product I'm going to talk about, I had it in my Sephora recommendations, and it's a really pricey item, but I could totally see why now everybody loves it. A lot of people, like I've said, been making comments on my skin, on how my skin looks, and it's all because of this baby right here, which is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I am in the shade number 2, so if you are fair skin like me, this is the perfect match for you. I had to order it online from Sephora, which I was kind of like, a little bit iffy about, because sometimes you really don't know. You look at the picture and you're like, oh, okay, great. But then when you get it, it's really not what the picture looks like. So at first I was a little bit like, should I not? But I did, and it matches me perfectly, like absolutely perfectly. You are getting a total of 1 fluid ounce in here. And of course it has the little pump, which I really love, and it's just an all-around gorgeous foundation. And another foundation that I've also been using and that I'm totally in love with. How many times am I going to say I'm totally in love with? Let's see if we can do a count, shall we? But anyways, I picked this up at Walmart, and I'm actually wearing it today on my face, and it's in a beautiful, beautiful foundation. And this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and I'm in the shade Porcelain. And here you're getting also a total of 1 fluid ounce. And it's cruelty-free, which is great. The thing I like about this is that it has this like little kind of a stick, and I just apply the foundation on with it, and then I take in my damp beauty blender and I blend it out. It blends out really nice. Once again, this shade matched me perfectly. Into Walmart, they didn't have any testers, so it's just like, you look at it, okay, let's go for it, let's just wing it. This shade, all the light shades are always sold out at Walmart here, for the simple fact because here in Newfoundland we are pretty pale people, like really pale people, so they need to send us more pale shades. Please send it for us pale girls. But I really love this. The price is great. I think it's like over $7. I can't really remember the price on it because I've had this now for quite some time, but I really love the coverage. These two here are like my 2 go-tos right now, and I have to say that Wet n Wild is just meeting up to the exact same standards as the Giorgio Armani Luminous Foundation, which is like, whoa, that's amazing. But really great product. Now let's talk about some eyeshadow. This palette here I've been grabbing for all this month of April. This is April, right? Yes, it is April. And this is the Too Faced Naturally Love palette. Really love this palette. This here was also my recommendations video as well, and the shades in here are just really gorgeous. I think they will go with anyone's eye color. Beautiful shadows. They blend out really nice, but like I've said in the recommendations video, that these 2 shades here, Bunny Nose and Kitten, I accidentally said that they were a shimmer shade, but they're like a pearl finish. I really wish they were a matte shade. Out of all that palette, I really wish those 2 were matte shades, because it's just a gorgeous pink and that beautiful, like almost iridescent-y purpley shade, lavender shade I should say. So those 2 here, I really do wish that they were mattes. But I really love this, and also there is past eyeshadows from past palettes in this here as well. So really do your research before you jump on the bandwagon to getting this. I did my research. I didn't have any of the palettes. I mostly have like a lot of their chocolate bar palettes and that, and none of those shades are in here, so which is great. But I really love this, and it's just really nice and lightweighted. It's not really heavy, so I could see when I do travel, I could see me taking this just for the simple fact because of all the eyeshadows that are in here, the size of it, and the mirror is also the same size as the cover, which is great. And another product that I'm wearing today on my face actually, and I applied Hula Light and Dandelion, and this is from the Cheek Parade. A lot of products you are going to see here today, well, not a lot, a few are from my recommendations video, just for the simple fact because they are pricey items, and these are just really gorgeous. I really love this, and I love the brush that's in here. It's not very often that I like brushes from palettes, but this brush here, this is the brush that I use to apply Hula Light, and then I apply Dandelion on top of Hula Light just to give that beautiful, warm, kind of subtle shade to my face, I guess you would say. But this here is a really all-around great palette, and I just love the shades in here. You guys really need to have this. I find that this will be my go-to for my blush, for my contour all the time. I could really see me just hitting pan on this really quick. I could see that coming in the near future. So this product here I really like, and this is by e.l.f. And I purchased this from Walmart, and it's their exfoliator stick. And it almost looks like a brown kind of marble. I like to apply this to my lips just to get any dead skin off my lips. I will have to say though that when you're applying this, it gets pretty rough like sandpaper. So it is pretty like hardcore on the lips, but I really like it. I think I only paid like $3 for it. I find that it does the job, and you get quite a lot of product in here. But like I said, I do find it a little tiny bit hard on the lips. Once I do that, I let it sit for a few minutes, and then I wipe it off with like a damp towel. And then I just go in with a lip balm, any lip balm like from Burt's Bees or anything like that, just to apply whatever your favorite lip balm is. I would apply it after using this. And next product, these two products here, I've love. Like, putting these two together, it just makes amazing mascara. And this is the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara along with the YSL Babydoll Mascara. When you put these two together, it's like, oh my God. It's like makeup, mascara, heaven, whatever you want to call it. So beautiful. I'm actually wearing this on my lashes today, two of these. When I applied this one first, it just kind of makes your lashes like really nice and wispy. There's no clumping, and it really parts it really well. And then I go in with this one here, and it just brings the volume in, and it's like boom. So two of these together make a beautiful mascara. Really love them. And for eyeliners, I really have been enjoying the Maybelline Master Precision Curvy, and this is the liquid liner, so it's like in this little tiny casing here, and I really like this because of the shape of the eyeliner, and it really, like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's really black. But when you apply this to your eyes, it makes like the perfect wing liner. I guess it's just because of the shape of it. It's almost like a teardrop shape, but it's really easy to apply. And another thing I like about it too is that it's really easy to get in by the inner corner of your eye, and it just glides on super smooth, lasts all day long. Really love this eyeliner. And another eyeliner that I like to apply my waterline, because I've been trying to find eyeliners that will stay in my waterline, because I do have a problem that once you apply it, sometimes they just like vanish. But this one here I got a long time ago when I used to get Ipsy. I don't get Ipsy anymore, I canceled it. But anyhow, but this one product was like, I don't know why I haven't used this before, but I've been using it all month of April. And this is the Riverdale, I can't even pronounce it right, but this is the Smoky Eye Pen, and it's in the shade black. And when I apply this to my waterline, this stays all day long. Like, it doesn't budge, it doesn't go anywhere. So I'm really impressed with this eyeliner. And for another product that I use for my eyelashes, which I thought was really cute, and it's by Quo, and this here, I don't even know what it's called, but anyways, it has this like little cover on it, and it's like a little comb, but it's for your eyelashes. So you just go right in here and you just brush your eyelashes. So that really helps, especially if you have any mascara that clumps on your eyelashes. This little tiny brush here really helps with brushing it out and making them really full. I really love this. Super easy to use, really nice, and I think it was like $10 when I bought it at Shoppers. This here has been my like go-to concealer for the month of April. I've been mad obsessing over it. It took quite a long time. Like, I was always checking Tarte's website to see when my shade was there, constantly checking it. One day it popped up and I said, oh my goodness, have to get it, gotta get it. And what am I talking about? This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. This has to be the first concealer I could honestly say that doesn't crease under my eyes, that doesn't budge. It stays all day long. I love the applicator on it because it's this big like dofa applicator, really big. And I'm in the shade Fair, so I had to wait a very long time for this to come back online. But it was well worth the wait. Now, I did have to pay like $52 Canadian, which I know is totally crazy. But this will last me a long time because it's not an everyday concealer that I would wear. Like if I just want to do a little light makeup look, I'm definitely not going to wear this. But if I want to do a full coverage makeup look, I will definitely put this on. So I could see this lasting a long time for me. Like I said, it doesn't crease, it doesn't budge, it just doesn't go anywhere. And I've heard people say it before that they wish that they would make a Shape Tape foundation. I would so be on that bandwagon. Like, I would probably be driving the bandwagon, but I wish there was a foundation that was just as good as this concealer. Absolutely amazing. Highly recommend. Like, you guys need to have this in your life. And my last beauty product that I'm going to talk about is what's on my lips. And this is the Lorac lipstick in Goddess. And this is so beautiful. My husband picked this up for me when he was down in Florida. He went to Ulta and he surprised me with this, and I'm totally loving this shade. Super gorgeous, really comfortable, and it's just all around beautiful, like that kind of mauve, vintage mauve shade. It smells like vanilla, which is really lovely. Really love it. There it is, swatched on my hand. Gorgeous lipstick. Just to let you guys know, if you are Canadian and you don't know this, Ulta has a Canadian website. Yes, they do. Ulta has a Canadian website, so now you could go on and you could order from Ulta, which is totally awesome. I went down there and I was looking at it now with the prices because everything in Canada is so expensive. So the prices are pretty high. Shipping is pretty high as well. But yeah, that's just great now that we have access to Ulta, because beforehand we could never ever order from them, so now we can, so that's great. So that's it for my beauty favorites for the month of April. Now on to my favorite YouTuber for the month of April, and it is my friend Dimitra from Breakups to Makeup. I will leave her channel link down below. She does beauty videos, she does beauty reviews, makeup looks, she does vlogs. Her channel is like a mixture of things, which I really like, because I love going to a channel that does a variety of things and not just focuses on one thing. I really truly love that. And she just recently did a Easter vlog to show what her culture, how they celebrate Easter. That's all I'm saying because I don't want to give it away. It was really interesting to watch. I really enjoyed that video. I'll leave that link down to that video as well. And for Netflix, oh boy, I have two favorite Netflix series that I've been really enjoying, and I'm sure a lot of you out there are watching them as well. The first one is Riverdale. I have a mad obsession with that show, like mad obsession. I still can't figure out who killed Jason. I really can't. I don't know. It could be anybody. I have a feeling it's going to be somebody that you least expect. That's what I feel. That's how I feel. Like, I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if you have a feeling who it is, or who do you think it is, like, or who do you think that's like least expected to kill Jason. And another show that I've watched right from the beginning to the end is 13 Reasons Why. This show, I mean, there's a lot of people making comments about it. Some people are making, you know, positive comments about it, and some people are making negative comments about it. It's all over the place. For me, it's very emotional because, for the simple fact, because I am a mom. So when you become a parent, you know, the way you look at everything is totally different from when you're not a parent. I mean, I'm sure that if you're not a parent, you still don't like seeing people getting bullied. But when you become a parent and you have a child who was bullied in school, you know, it upsets me a whole lot. My daughter was bullied in school, in elementary school, for quite a long time until it finally stopped. Like, I mean, it was just going from meetings to meetings to meetings, and finally there was an end put to it. Thank goodness, because what people have to realize is that it doesn't matter if it's a child bullying a child, a teenager bullying a teenager, or an adult bullying an adult. What people don't realize is what kind of effect that has on them, on their self-esteem, on their emotions at the end. Nobody thinks about that. This is 2017. You all gotta be nice. Like, you really do. My parents always taught me to respect people, to be nice to people. It doesn't matter of the way they look, of their color, or if they're gay or straight. It does not matter. That's the way I look at people. I treat everybody with respect. I don't look at anybody differently. That's just the way I was raised. So after watching this series, I got very emotional just for the simple fact because my daughter was bullied in school. And, you know, that really hurts me as a parent, and it hurts my child. And it's 2017. Y'all gotta be nice. The man upstairs doesn't judge us, so why should we? Why should we go out and judge people? That's the take that I have on 13 Reasons Why, you know? And when those people, like, in society, there is a very high rate of suicide. When those people go and commit suicide at that point in time, they're not thinking of the repercussions that it has on their family members or their friends. You know, your world gets turned upside down, and then it just goes off in different directions. When, if you went right back to the source, it could have stopped and it could have never went down that road. 2017, people, let's be nice to people. Let's show respect, love, and kindness. And that's all I have to say about that. As for my favorite band of the month is Metallica. I'm a hardcore Metallica fan. I love them so, so much. And my favorite song by them is Whiskey in the Gyro. I love Whiskey in the Gyro. Yeah, okay. Calm yourself down, Nicole. So that's it for my beauty favorites, for my YouTube favorite, Netflix, and music. So let me know in the comments down below what your favorites have been for the month of April. I would love to know. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. You can find me on Instagram at Nicole Chantell 32, where I post pictures every day of the week, and on Snapchat at NCP34. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!